Yeah, please start.
Okay. Hello everyone, myself Vamshi Krishna. Ma'am, in which language should I go, ma'am?
You can talk in English only.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, myself Vamshi Krishna. I have completed my farm D and I have started the spirulina cultivation in 2017. It's been 7 years till I am in. From 7 years, I am into spirulina cultivation, and you can see this is my own unit, and these are the tablets what we are making for human consumption. Uh, Basically, spirulina is a blue-green algae, which is a single-cell prokaryote. It will have only a single cell, which is easy to digest even a month's baby. It is also known as a poor man's food because when we compare with many nutrients in spirulina, we get at a low cost, and it also has many nutrients like vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. And you can on the right side top you can see the microscopic wave of spirulina, which is not we can't see with the naked eye. This is a microscopic wave, and it contains many vitamins which we get a lot. Spirulina will have 72 type of vitamins and minerals, uh, where we can get all in a single food. So this is known. So that's why spirulina is known as a superfood. And spirulina, um, astronauts take spirulina when they go because it's a packet of all vitamins and minerals in that, so they can it will help them to have all nutrients in one food. So United Nations and NASA also approved the spirulina. These are all the nutrients which are available in spirulina. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, I can hear you. Please proceed.
Okay, ma'am. Should I concentrate on the cultivation part or the benefits, ma'am, mostly?
Start from cultivation.
Okay. So I will explain with these images. Yes, okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a blue-green algae. It requires sunlight for photosynthesis, just like plants. And you can see the tank. Each tank is of 12,000 liters. The during For cultivation, the tank should be in a rectangular way, so that we will have access to every corner of the plant. I mean, for the tank. And these ponds are known as raceway ponds, where the tank will have a line in between the wall which divides the tank, so it will be useful for the rotation of the tank. Mainly for growing spirulina, we need water below TDS hardness of 300 and pH of 7, so that fresh water, mainly algae grows in a fresh water, so that should have that pH and hardness. And for growing algae, after taking water, and the tanks you are seeing is of 12 into 48 feet, and the water level is of 25 centimeters. After taking the water, we add sodium bicarbonate for growing, because algae needs sodium bicarbonate for carbon dioxide. Just like plants, algae gives us oxygen and it needs carbon dioxide to grow. That's why we provide CO2 for growing algae, and we give micronutrients like NPK and magnesium sulfate for green color and micronutrients. And we also add crystal salt. We use the In my formula, I use only these four, like sodium bicarbonate, NPK, magnesium sulfate, and salt. After adding these four contents to the tank, and we give 1 gram for 1 liter of water. I mean, for 10,000 liters, we need to add 10 kg of mother culture to grow this algae. Apart from these four, we give mother culture to the tank, and after 45 days from the day one, the culture comes for harvest. After 45 days, you can see the pH of the tank will increase to 10, and the tank will become thick green like this, and you can see a layer on top of the water like this is the culture ready to harvest. uh, this layer will be harvested. After the harvest, we give four type of nutrients weekly initially. Then after every harvest, the tank will be given food to grow algae, and this requires sunlight. So that's why I covered the unit with a polycarbonate sheet, which or you can use any polyhouse material, so that sunlight is required to grow daily. And there will be motors for agitation, so that the cell, uh, this microscopic view cell, what you are seeing is a spiral shaped cell that will require agitation to break down, and breaking each cell will help in propagation of cell, and that will increase the count in the tank. After every harvest from morning 9 to 5, there the motor should run in that unit, so that there will be a uniform exposure to sunlight, and breakage will occur uniformly. And after 5, I will shut off the motors in the unit, so that till the next morning mother culture will come on top layer of the tank. That means the tank is ready for the harvest. These are the basic things for the cultivation. This can be grown in open ponds also, but the problem in open ponds is during summer it is okay. The temperature will be more, and yield will be a little bit higher when compared to two seasons. But in the rainy season, if there is any climatic changes like any tufans, the water will increase in the tank due to rain. When rainwater falls in the tank, there will be adulteration and changes in the pH. That is the main thing. I went for the close setup. When if there is any if there is more water in the tank due to these rains, the water will get out of the ponds. So that is the reason I have covered shed in cultivating in the closed setup. And during the rain winter seasons, when the temperatures is low, there won't be a proper in my unit I can maintain the temperatures. But when it is in the open ponds during winter, we can't maintain the temperature. That is the difference between the open pond cultivation and the closed pond cultivation. As you see in the picture, I am cultivating it in a concrete tanks. You can also go for tarpaulins and slabs. Just need to hold the water to grow. You can go in any form of these three setups based on the budget and the place. You can after the PPT completion, you can have ask the queries regarding the cultivation. I'll just touch every topic. These are the main benefits, because the first point is antioxidant. The first is immune system booster, because it is a protein supplement. It helps in boosting the immune system mainly. And the second one is antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. Due to these anti-inflammatory properties, this spirulina can have had benefits in treating cancer also. It improves digestive system and the gastrointestinal tract. As this food is grown in pH 10 in alkaline media, and as it contains the chlorophyll, it helps in ulcers and many digestive related issues. And the four is the pH. As I said, the pH, it is grown in 10. It is a complete alkaline food. What the food we take, that should be in a alkaline media, so that the body will be balanced. And these are the other things. Actually, mainly I give spirulina for BP, sugar, gastric, constipation, for immunity. These are the additional benefits. It also helps in the malnutrition, mostly in the children, and it reduces acidity and ulcer due to its chlorophyll content in the spirulina. Third one is it reduce anemic deficiency. Mainly it will be helpful for this when for hemoglobin conditions when it is low, and it reduces fatigue. It reduces vitamin A deficiency because it is a pack full of nutrients. It reduces risk of cancer because due to its anti-inflammatory properties, it will be fighting with cancer. It protects cell from free radicals, and it is a natural detoxifier because the food what we are taking now, that won't have the property to eliminate the low density cholesterol. Whereas spirulina, it when we take spirulina, it helps to detoxify our body, and it helps to eradicate the low density cholesterol from our blood and body. Builds healthy lactobacillus, and it's a blood purifier as said with the point 8, and it reduces low density cholesterol and increases good health, high density cholesterol. It helps in cellular nourishment. Apart from human consumption, I started with the targeting for humans. I am from the pharmacy background. Apart from human benefits, spirulina has a many applications in animal husbandry, cattle, as a biofertilizer, and it also helps in producing biogas also. Coming to this animal husbandry and dairy, practically these are the things what have gone through some articles, but practically when have given for in animal husbandry for buffaloes, goats and sheep. In buffaloes there was an increase in fat content, milk production, and animal will be healthy. And when compared with other feeds what we give in the market, this will be at a low price. You will be giving more benefits, like animal will be healthy, and we will be have increase in the milk yield and in the fat content. And for sheep and goats, it will help in reproduction rate, and it also helps in growing faster. And in animals can take up to based on the body, the yield, the intake of the spirulina will increase. Like for suppose sheep and goat, their weight will be around 5 to 15 kgs max, so that requires around 30 grams. 30 grams is enough for that goats and sheep. But whereas compared to that, animals like cow and buffalo need around 200 to 300 grams of spirulina daily, whereas for humans I just suggest 2 to 3 grams a day. Apart from dairy, now you can see the benefits of spirulina in aquaculture. As aquaculture, mostly prawn cultivators will focus on taking spirulina rather than fish cultivators, because prawn is a little bit rich crop, and they will have much revenue from the prawns. So mostly my customers from Andhra, like coastal area, they are mostly are of prawn farmers, because as it is both fish and prawns are of about 6 months crop. They use it daily in their feed, as they feed 4 times a day. So in their 4 times they will be using 2 times a day, like one first or third meal or second or fourth. In prawns, the dosage is from 2 to 6 grams, as in it is of 6 months. From first month they will give 2 grams, next month 4, and the final month is 6 grams. In using spirulina in prawns, it helps in maintaining health of the prawns or fish. It reduces the mortality rate and the disease. They don't prone to diseases mostly when compared with the regular feed. These are the benefits, basic benefits of using spirulina in this aquaculture. As it is in alkaline media, it helps to maintain the pond environment also. Coming to the benefits of spirulina, uh, it is also a nutrient rich food. I'll just share the feedback practically from the farmers. uh, what I took the feedback from the farmers. In poultry, the batch will be of 45 days, but by giving 2 grams of spirulina daily to the hens, the yield will be a 10 days earlier when compared to the regular chicks. The mortality is low in poultry by giving spirulina. It also helps to be chick active, because in these 45-day broilers, what happens is, if the chick weight is more than 3.5, it becomes dull and it won't be active. It will be sitting in the corner of the farm. But by giving spirulina, practically I have seen that the chick will be active after 3 kgs also. And as we all know that in poultry there will be a regular seasonal diseases, it will be attacking with the viruses. Due to that, but by giving spirulina, the chick will be active and uh, it will have overall benefits, like in layers it will have good egg layer production, egg shell will be good, and yolk will also be good. In this poultry feed, uh, there will be a low in bad cholesterol, and chick will be healthy overall, and yield will be earlier, so that the feed consumption will be low. Feed consumption will be low and chick will be healthy. పెద్దమ్మ అమ్మ లేదు. Ah, uh-huh. Sorry. These are it will have the benefits such as enhanced visual appeal. Like chick will basically the wings and feathers of the chick will be going off, and that will be reduced in the chick. And it there will be a immunity boost up, what we all see in humans also. And mortality will be low. Vitamin A enrichment, carotenoid content, and rich in the carotenoid. As I said, the growth and weight gain will be proper when compared with the regular feed. In any animal, like for humans also, and in cattle and in poultry, there will be a fertility and reproduction benefits. And these are the some of the value added products what we have gone through. Like what you are seeing, it's a spirulina chicky made with the peanut. It you can if you are interested, you can buy this online on Amazon. And these are other range of products of spirulina. The first one is the culture what I have harvested from the top layer, and that will be dried and uh, can be used in multiple products like capsules, soaps, face and hair mask. And the product what we are making is the tablets for human consumption. As I said, it is a blue green algae. The blue color is the phycocyanin what you are seeing in the spatula, that is extracted from spirulina and used in cancer treatment and food industry. It also useful as a food colorant, natural food colorant. As soaps, as spirulina contains anti-aging properties, it have applications in cosmetic industry, like soaps, face and hair. It detoxifies the body. By using it in the face mask, it gives a glow, and it enriches the skin. And it for hair, it helps in reducing hair fall. And recently we have tried spirulina by spraying 1 gram per liter in agriculture. So in in tomato, there we saw increase in the yield, but that should be sprayed during uh, flowering stage. It in any crop, in fruits or flowers, or in any commercial crops like rice and paddy, cotton also, we have seen a little bit benefits. But from my side, I couldn't go for complete scientific research. But for some farmers, I have tried by giving it to spinach and tomato. In tomato, it increased the cropping yield. But when we give initially during flower stage, it also helps in producing more in size of product also. In spinach, we have seen the much green color compared with the regular crop. By spraying 1 gram per liter of spirulina, it increased the color, and the product is 3 days earlier when compared with the regular crop. As we have done some a little bit comparative study with the regular and with spirulina and without spirulina, we found that the yield is earlier and the color of the crop has increased in the spinach. But the problem we faced is weed. Weed is also growing faster like crop. So we are now looking for usage of spirulina in mulching method crops. And we just gave it as a foliar spray, uh, but we can also give it to give in soil also. That helps in enrichment of soil also. uh, Now we can go for queries.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Vamshi, for the presentation. Now we'll take up some questions. So the first question is, what makes spirulina an effective biofertilizer for crops?
Okay, sir, I'll go to that slide, ma'am. Because it have all nutrients in it, like spirulina, spirulina is rich in every nutrient, ma'am. Most of the nutrient what we give externally, like magnesium, iron, potash, that will be present in spirulina. That will I don't say it have only one type of nutrition. It will have many type of nutrition. So that helps uh, to take like we farmers have seen they are spraying some nutrimix to grow their crops. So as spirulina is grown naturally when compared with the synthetic chemicals what we get in the market, spirulina have all the nutrients, so that helps crop to grow, because it is rich in chlorophyll also, and it boosts the crop to enhance the quality or color of the leaf. You see, it is a biofertilizer, biostimulant, and it helps in sustainable agriculture to get good, good and earlier yield also. Bioactive molecules such as polysaccharides, amino acid, phytohormones, that helps in grow grow for a good crop.
Okay. Yeah. So next question is, how can spirulina be incorporated into livestock feed to improve animal health and productivity?
Okay. Uh, have shares, when mostly right now I am giving for the prawns. I said I have discussed a few things earlier now, but I will say in detail. Um, when the crop of prawns is 6 months, they will be giving in the feed. They will be giving in the powder form only. They will mix it with the feed. In prawns and poultry, the dosage is 2 grams per kg of feed they give, what they give daily. In that 1 kg of feed we need to mix 2 grams of spirulina. So that is the dosage. And if it is available to give live culture, like wet culture, it is also good to give wet culture, because like wet culture will have more nutrients when compared to the dry, because during drying process there will be a little bit loss of some nutrients in the culture. So it can be used in any form, like liquid culture form or powder form. We just need to sorry, we need to give the product for the animal. It can be in any form also, like the wet culture can be given in liquid form for poultry also. Anything in detail, ma'am?
Okay. And can spirulina be used in organic farming systems? If yes, how?
Right now, what my culture is not completely organic, but I'm not growing it in a complete organic manner, but the product we get, the end product is a little not completely organic, but I haven't went for any organic certification. But in the market, there is also available some spirulina which is organic certified, because uh, what organic is, the chemicals what we get in the market are the, as we say, chemicals that is not good to the health, and moreover they are synthetic and extracted from another process, another material or something. But spirulina is naturally grown in a controlled environment, and it is also
Hello? 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 Mr. Sushil, we can't hear you. Sorry, I mean, Mr. Vamshi, we can't hear
that
you.
can be fertilizer for plants, biofertilizer for any articles related to these things, fertilizer for biofertilizer for plant.
Yes, it is audible now. Yeah. Okay. So next question is, one second. What are the key nutritional benefits of spirulina in aquaculture?
It helps in mostly, the main thing with the spirulina is it helps in mortality, and as it is a immune booster, it helps in it prevents the attack of diseases mainly. As we give as companies also provide some steroid and some extracted treatment material for the prawns, or in the aquaculture mostly for the fish and prawns. It all The overall benefit for in any factor you take, like poultry, dairy, or in the prawns, the main benefits is it keeps the animal or chick healthy, and it helps in the reproduction rate, and it helps to grow faster, like in prawns and fish. It helps in early it helps in weight gain, I mean, in a good way, when compared with the regular one. It is not any steroid, as it is grown in a good environment. It is not steroid, so it can be used in any form in prawns also. Some farmers buy the wet culture directly and they spread it in the tanks. They all over the tank and mix it well. And some farmers, they just buy powder and mix it with the feed. Nut- uh, is there any clarity required in this question, ma'am?
Oh, no.
Uh,
So next is, how does spirulina cultivation contribute to sustainability in agriculture?
okay. When compared with the regular agriculture methods, like it is a liquid plant, uh, mostly in the world, we think plants give more oxygen. No, 70 to 80% of the oxygen what we have daily in overall the world, that is from the algae only. It may be spirulina, chlorella, or it can be any other algae. It gives more. As it is in the liquid form, the cycle will be faster when compared with the plants, and uh, so that's why it also helps in treating the environmental, like in any toxic or any polluted area. Spirulina naturally absorbs it from the climate, it and it grows. But it also helps in treating wastewater also, but that algae is not consumable. We can use in like for plants also, if the water is not more toxic. As compared with the regular agriculture, spirulina requires low quantity of water to grow, because there will be only the evaporation of water in the tanks. Once we fill the tank, there will be only evaporation of the tank, evaporation of water from the tank. So this requires less quantity of water and land when compared with the regular agriculture. Anything in detail about this, ma'am?
No. Yeah. So, are there specific crops or farming systems that benefit the most from spirulina-based products?
In regular crops, usage of spirulina in the regular crops, ma'am.
Speci- Are there specific crops or farming systems that benefit the most from spirulina-based products?
In the regular crops, as of my knowledge, have just tried it in the spinach and tomato, ma'am. I can share the benefits. I have shared the benefits. If anyone need in detail, they can contact me in detail, because I can share articles, proven articles. There are proven articles in any crop. The basic thing what I have seen is spirulina increases the color of the crop. Like green, there will be much green when we spray spirulina. So when the color of the leaf, when the color of the leaf increase to much green, it helps in a good photosynthesis. If there is a good photosynthesis, the crop will grow better. There will be uh, good results in the yield also. You can use it in any crop, ma'am. You can use it in any crop, in a foliar spray or to the roots in any way. But
Oh,
that should be given in the early flowering stage.
mm, okay. And what are the cost implications for farmers adopting spirulina as a biofertilizer or animal feed?
Pricing when compared with the regular one, what have practically seen from the farmers is when compared when spirulina can be given as a nutritional spray for the crops, there was around 75% cost cutting have seen, ma'am. When compared with the regular what we get in the market, there was around 75%. They can minimize the cost up to 75% by giving spirulina as a nutrition mix to the plants. And in poultry also, for 10,000 chicks, we have seen a benefit up to 2 lakhs on overall the crop, because there will be when we get yield in a 10 days, when we get yield 10 days earlier, there will be almost 40 to 50% of feed consumption will be less, up to 40 to 50%, and they will get the crop early, so that overall in a year they can go for another crop in poultry. In any fruiting or flowering crops, there will be earlier yield when compared with the regular nutritions what they spray in the regularly in the market.
Okay. And what challenges exist in integrating spirulina into traditional farming practices?
Mostly the first thing is awareness, ma'am. Mostly spirulina, as I am from 7 years into this field, most of the people are not aware of spirulina and its benefits, because they think algae is a regular algae what will be grown in the ponds here and there, but it is not as a regular algae, as it is grown in a controlled pH and water. It is edible for humans and crops also. Can you repeat the question again, ma'am? Is that
Yeah.
the
What What are the cost implications for farmers adopting spirulina as a biofertilizer or animal feed?
cost? Regarding cost, ma'am?
Yeah.
Uh, Spirulina cost, what I am selling for prawns and poultry is 650 rupees per kg, ma'am. For 10,000 chicks in the poultry, for 10,000 chicks, there will be around 50 to 60,000 what they pay for spirulina. But they benefit up to 2 lakhs. in 10,000 chicks, because the crop will be earlier. There will be a they need to feed less feed, so indirectly they will benefit from spirulina, as the crop will be earlier. In any crop like flowers or fruits or vegetables, the crop will be earlier. This will be an indirect benefit for the farmers.
Okay. What challenges exist in integrating spirulina into traditional farming practices?
Awareness, ma'am. Mostly, most of the farmers are not aware of spirulina and its benefits. When I try to meet with the farmers, they just believe it some veterinary. In poultry, they just need a suggestion or prescription from the doctors. In farmers, they need they, as they are blindly going with the regular cropping methods. Some farmers are not daring to implement or inject spirulina into their regular systems. I usually suggest them to try on some less crop or just do some comparative study initially in less in low quantity. When they see the benefits, they eventually adopt using of spirulina for complete whole crops. Initially, the this is the disadvantages what I have seen from the farmer side. We should create some awareness about benefits of spirulina, and initially they should try it in a low quantity, whether it in the prawns, poultry, dairy, or regular crops. They should try in low quantity, and then they will know the benefits of spirulina. Then they themselves spread it to other farmers, and they completely go for complete usage of spirulina in whole crops. Next, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Um, how scalable is spirulina production for small and medium-sized farmers?
For if any farmer already into dairy and poultry, they should grow in a small pond. What you are seeing here, that was around 1,000 liters only. That may cost around 15 to 20,000 in tarpaulin to set in their premises. If any farmer is interested to use spirulina daily to their poultry, dairy, or whichever they are into any allied sector of the agriculture, what I suggest is to grow a small 1,000 or 2,000 liter pond in their premises. That will help to harvest themselves, as it is not a rocket science. This can be this can be learnt in 40 to 50 days in their own premises itself, so that they can harvest daily and they can use in their regular crops what they are growing, or any poultry or dairy.
Okay.
In less
Um,
cost, they can grow their own nutrient media and use it for themselves only, not to depend on markets or someone.
okay. And last question. Are there any environmental benefits of using spirulina in agriculture beyond soil and plant health?
Hello, ma'am. Sorry. Hello.
Yeah.
Is
Last
it audible?
question. Yeah, you're audible. Are there any environmental benefits of using spirulina in agriculture beyond soil and plant health?
Yes, ma'am. Basically, what happens is in the regular farmer, they just dump nutrients, NPK, urea, DAP, whatever. They just dump blindly without any soil testing their soil. But the nutrients what we give externally, like iron, potash, that nitrogen content, that will be a little bit available in spirulina. That helps uh, to reduce these chemicals dumping into the soil, as it is a good as as spirulina don't damage any environment. It is helpful to use in it helps in decreasing all the nutrients what we give externally. With this only spirulina, uh, for cultivating for some few days, the soil will be enriched. And cultivating spirulina, it also helps in reducing green gas emissions and carbon emissions also, because it absorbs the toxic material which are present in the polluted areas. It absorbs all the toxic elements present in the climate, and it grows, so that it also helps in reducing green gas emissions.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Vamshi. So before we end, one last question. Please let us know a little about your career background and what made you to take an interest in agriculture field, especially the spirulina field.
Uh, as I completed my B pharmacy, I have got to know about the long term usage of these English allopathic medicine. Uh, Initially, there will be only hereditary diseases in diabetic was a hereditary diseases previously, but now it became even 10 years kid also was suffering from diabetes. And these due to this junk food and this allopathic medicine, as I know the worst side effects of this allopathy, in long term usage after 10 to 15 years, our body won't fight with the diseases. We'll be getting addicted to these allopathic medicines. So highly usage, it also damages the liver and the kidney functions also. So with the team, we are 5 members. Initially we have started with the 5 members. As of now, I am the only one taking care of my unit. We saw the worst side effects of these allopathic medicine, and we thought to start a good product that was, as we are also interested in the agriculture, we came to know about spirulina, it is a water plant. It helps in environment. It also has good benefits for humans, cattle field, you name any, even horses, rabbits, dogs, cats, every animal has benefits with the spirulina. And it also have environmental factors also. uh, Basically it can also be used as a biogas and biofuel also. But in India it is in the lab scale level, and it is not, as of now it is not benefit, it's not a beneficial business to implement it in the biogas and biofuel. So with all these factors, we came to know about spirulina. Initially, we have tried want to get into aquaponics, hydroponics, and we have also tried stevia also. So when we came to know about spirulina, it has a versatile and more benefits when compared to other business also. Not only to fill the pockets, we have it. It is a satisfactory startup of business for me. So from last 7 years, I have came through some financial issues also. But spirulina, I have stick to spirulina because it has a future in every aspect. Like uh, day by day, the nutrition of protein, we are not taking the good protein food, but spirulina balances all the things. That's why from the last 7 years also, when the market have some ups and downs, but I stick to spirulina because it has future. Anything in depth, ma'am?
Okay. Uh, okay, Mr. Vamshi. So now we have come to end of question round. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I'd like to thank you for the presentation and answering all the questions. And I also like to thank my editorial team for sharing the questions. The meeting will now be closed.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.